Hi everybody, welcome to 30 Day Booty. I'm Tamara. This is day 8, so you've done a week of booty already. I hope it's going well for you, and if you need to skip a day, so your butt doesn't care all that much, so you can skip a day and come back. Consistency is way more important than perfection, so thanks for continuing to come back, and let me know if you have any comments or questions. Today, we've got our weight today. I'm back with a kettlebell. Of course, a dumbbell is always all right. And we are gonna do some fun squats today. We're gonna do what's called a wave squat, and then we're gonna do some deadlifts. So let's get going. We're gonna start with a little bit of just a movement practice. We're gonna do 10 squats. So I've got my legs comfortably wide, wherever that works for you, works for me. And then we're gonna send our hips back as we come down into a squat and then back up again. So I'm just shifted my weight around. Nice and low if you can get it. How low is too low? If you can't get up again, it was too low. And if you lose your posture like that, that was too low, so you wanna keep that. If your knees buckle in at any point in that range of motion, that was too low, or at least too disengaged. So this remains our most fundamental exercise. It's working our whole lower body, really getting the glutes ready for what's to come next. I'm gonna do 2 more, and I call that 10. Feeling warmed up already. I'm gonna shake that out. I'm gonna show you the wave squat with the weight down low, and then I'm gonna do it with my weight a little higher because I like it that way. So we're gonna stand just about hip to shoulder distance apart, whatever way feels good to you. I'm gonna turn my heels in just a touch because that feels better. And what we're gonna do is take a nice flat back down, and then we're gonna drop it down into a nice deep squat, and we're gonna grow right back up toward the ceiling, top of the head, reaching up. So sideways it looks like this. Fold over, nice flat back, drop nice and low, and then rise back up. With a kettlebell, that range of motion can stay nice and low, which makes it a little easier. If you want to lift your weight up a little higher, it's quite a bit harder. You're going to feel it more in your lower back. Fold, nice straight spine, drop, maybe shift that weight forward to help you get there, and rise up. No way in the world I'm expecting everybody's gonna get that low. And if it looks like that, wonderful. And if it looks like that, wonderful. If it feels all right, you can get up. Discomfort is okay, pain is not. We're gonna do 10 of these. Fold, drop, and grow is how I like to say that one. Fold, drop, and grow. Now we're gonna do that 4 more times. That's probably more than 10, but here we are 8 days into this, and you know how that goes with me. So good. Fold, drop, grow if you need to. Whoops, shifted my weight a little bit there. And then the last one, fold, drop, and grow. Definitely feeling that in my core, not as a sharp stabbing pain, but as a really wonderful dull ache. We're gonna reverse that pattern for our next set of 10, and it's gonna look kind of the same, but totally different. So we've got our same comfortable wide stance. This time, we're gonna drop down first, and then you're gonna keep your hips flexed, but you're gonna straighten your knees, fold, and then we rise up. So this one can be a little bit trickier because it's really easy to get to where you're rolling up out of it, but I don't want you to. I want you to lift up like a drawbridge. And this might be the one where you want to just have your hands down low I think this way is harder. I mean, this direction. With the weight up high, quite hard to do that big drawbridge lift. Very important to keep the abdominals engaged. Very important to keep the airway open. I'm gonna do 4 more. Remember, a smaller range of motion is gonna be your easiest modification, or a lighter weight, or even no weight. You're still moving those muscles, so don't be a hero, but don't be afraid of discomfort. I think this is 10. Whew. Good stuff, guys. Next set, I'm gonna hold that weight in my left hand. I'm gonna stand on the right leg, and we've done these before. We're just gonna do a single leg deadlift. We got that glute so warmed up. So we're gonna come down and come up, either tap or float. Down and up. So that weight helps you on the way down, but it works against you on the way up. So feel all of the arrows. Feel that ease of balance on the way down, and feel that good slow glute squeeze on the way up. Take your time. Do it right. You can do it, baby. Down and up. I love these so much. It's really just the right combination of classic and complicated. If you need to hang on to a chair, hang on to a chair. Nicely done. We got 1 more here. Woo! I'm gonna do 1 more because that one felt sloppy. I want to end on a high note. Down and up. Now I'm just gonna switch that kettlebell to my right hand. I'm gonna stand on my left leg. And if you feel imperfect but successful, you are doing just perfectly. We want it to be hard enough that it feels like work. And one of them is going to be the best one of each set, and one of them is going to be the worst one of each set. If they're all 10s out of 10, it's not doing you any good. Growth happens in the challenging bits. I'm just giving a lot of angles so I can remember to talk about knees. This knee is straight but not locked. That leg that's floating up, it can stay a little closer to the floor if you need to. I'm gonna do 2 more. That was probably more than 10, but I could do these all day. I love them. And that was 4 sets today. 8.5 minutes, day 8. Feels like it's doing something. How are you feeling? Let me know, please. I'll see you tomorrow.